You don't earn authority by talking louder. You earn it by staying steady when everyone else gets pulled around. Self-control is not being emotionless. It's being unmovable without being cruel. It's the quiet skill that makes people trust your presence, follow your lead, and respect your boundaries, even when you say very little. Here are 10 ways self-control shapes authority without needing approval, explanations, or performance. 1. You become predictable in pressure. Most people are calm when life is calm. Authority shows up when the room shakes, and you don't. When your voice stays level, your decisions stay consistent, and your mood doesn't hijack the moment, people feel safe around you. Not comfortable, safe. And safety is leadership. 2. You stop negotiating with impulses. Impulses are loud. Discipline is quiet. The person who can pause before reacting becomes the person others look to, because they don't get dragged by cravings, anger, gossip, or ego. They act on purpose, and purpose is what authority feels like from the outside. 3. You respond instead of react. A reaction is automatic. A response is chosen. Stoicism doesn't teach you to suppress emotion. It teaches you to place emotion in its proper position, behind reason, not in front of it. When someone provokes you and you don't flinch, people instantly sense power, not because you won, because you didn't get controlled. 4. You become harder to manipulate. Manipulation feeds on your urgency, your need to defend, your need to be liked, your need to prove something right now. Self-control starves those hooks. When you don't rush to explain yourself, when you don't chase validation, when you don't panic at pressure, manipulators lose their leverage, and your authority rises without effort. 5. You speak less, but every word lands. People with weak control talk to release tension. People with strong control talk to create direction. That difference is everything. When you don't feel silence to feel safe, your words carry weight. Short, clear, necessary. And people listen, because they know you're not speaking for attention. 6. You can hold boundaries without drama. Authority is not aggression. It's clarity. Self-control lets you say no, without guilt, without rage, without long explanations. You don't punish people. You don't argue. You don't beg them to understand. You simply enforce standards, calmly. And calm standards are terrifying to those who rely on chaos. 7. You don't chase every conflict. Not every insult is a battle. Not every disagreement deserves your energy. Self-control gives you the ability to choose your fights. And that choice is authority. When you stop proving yourself to random opinions, you signal something powerful. My time is valuable. My focus is protected. 8. You lead your body, and your body supports your presence, your posture, your breathing, your pace. Self-control shows up physically. A person who moves slowly on purpose, who doesn't twitch with anxiety, who doesn't fidget to escape discomfort, looks like someone in command. Even if they say nothing, your nervous system becomes your reputation. 9. You stay aligned with your values, not your mood. Mood changes hourly. Values don't. The disciplined person doesn't ask, "How do I feel today?" They ask, "What is the right action?" That reliability creates trust, because people know you won't flip based on emotion. And trust is the invisible foundation of authority. 10. You become the standard, without trying to be. This is the real outcome. When you have self-control, you stop performing authority. You embody it. You don't need to intimidate. You don't need to brag. You don't need to constantly remind people who you are. Your presence does the work. Now here's the Stoic reality. You will be tested, not because life is unfair, because life is training you. When someone tries to pull you into drama, remember this: if they can control your reactions, they can control your life. So don't give them that power. Instead, practice the simplest daily discipline: the pause. Before you reply, pause. Before you post, pause. Before you defend yourself, pause. That pause is where authority is built. Because authority isn't loud. Authority is a calm mind in a world that wants you unstable. And when you can stay steady, you become rare, quiet, focused, unshakable. That is self-control. And that is why self-control shapes authority.